There are 5 things that make people instantly stop disrespecting you. And by the end of this video, the next time someone crosses the line, you'll know exactly what to do. Right now, there's someone in your life treating you like you don't matter, talking to you however they want, ignoring your boundaries, dismissing what you say, and you've been letting it happen. Not because you're weak, but because you didn't know how to make it stop without causing drama, without looking petty, without losing the relationship. But here's what nobody tells you. The relationship you're trying to save isn't worth saving if it requires you to tolerate disrespect. The people who disrespect you aren't going to wake up one day and decide to treat you better. They're going to keep doing it, and they're going to keep doing it until you make them stop. Not by asking nicely, not by explaining how they hurt you, not by hoping they'll change, but by taking specific actions that shift the power dynamic immediately. And that's exactly what these 5 things do. And once you start doing them, everything changes. Before we start, like the video and subscribe to LifeBased for more insights about the patterns shaping your life and relationships. Let's get into it. Number 1, stop explaining yourself. The moment you start over-explaining, justifying, defending your decisions to someone who's disrespecting you, you've already lost. Because explanation sounds like permission. It sounds like you're asking for approval. And people who disrespect you don't see that as communication. They see it as weakness. When someone disrespects you, they're testing boundaries. They want to see if you'll fold, if you'll backtrack, if you'll apologize for standing your ground. And the second you start explaining why you feel a certain way or why you made a certain choice, you're giving them power. You're allowing them to judge whether your reasoning is valid. But you don't need their validation. When you stop explaining, you stop negotiating. And that's when respect starts. You don't owe anyone a detailed breakdown of your decisions. You don't need to make them understand. You don't need to convince them that your boundaries are reasonable. You just need to hold them. And when you do that, without explanation, without justification, without defense, people realize you're not someone they can talk out of your standards. And that's when the disrespect stops. Number 2, set a boundary and enforce it immediately. People disrespect you because you don't have clear boundaries, or you have them, but you don't enforce them. You say something bothers you, then you let it slide the next time it happens. You tell someone not to do something, then you tolerate it again. And every time you do that, your boundary becomes meaningless. Boundaries without consequences aren't boundaries, they're suggestions.
And people who disrespect you don't care about suggestions. So when you set a boundary, mean it. And when someone crosses it, follow through. Don't warn them multiple times. Don't give them chances to do better. Just enforce it. Remove yourself, cut them off, walk away. Whatever the consequence is, do it immediately. And watch how fast people learn to respect your limits. The key is consistency. One violation, one consequence. No exceptions, no negotiations. Because the moment you make exceptions, you teach people that your boundaries are flexible. And flexible boundaries aren't respected. Firm ones are. Number 3, call it out directly. Don't hint, don't be passive-aggressive, don't wait and hope they realize they disrespected you. Call it out, right then, in the moment. No sugarcoating, no softening the blow. Just direct and clear. That was disrespectful. I don't tolerate that. And then stop talking. Most people avoid confrontation because they don't want conflict. But avoiding it doesn't make the disrespect go away. It just teaches the other person they can keep doing it. When you call it out immediately, you make it clear that you see what they're doing, and you're not going to pretend you don't. That alone shifts the power dynamic, because now they know you're paying attention, and they know there's a cost to crossing you. Calling it out doesn't mean you have to yell or get emotional. It just means you address it. You name it. You make it clear it's not acceptable, and you do it without hesitation. Because hesitation signals doubt, and doubt signals weakness. When you call out disrespect with confidence, people know you're serious, and they adjust. Number 4, stop being available to people who disrespect you. You don't owe anyone access to you.
Not your time, not your energy, not your presence. And when someone disrespects you, the fastest way to make them stop is to remove access. Don't respond to their texts right away. Don't make time for them. Don't go out of your way. Just become less available. People notice when you pull back, and when they realize they're losing access to you, they adjust because they don't want to lose what they had. But here's the thing. You can't go back to being available the second they apologize or act right once. You stay unavailable until they prove through consistent behavior that they've changed. Otherwise, you're just teaching them that a little effort gets them everything back. Availability is a privilege, and people who disrespect you don't deserve that privilege. When you withdraw it, you show them what they stand to lose, and that creates accountability. They either change their behavior to regain access, or they don't. And if they don't, you've saved yourself from more disrespect. Number 5, be willing to walk away. This is the most important one, because none of the other 4 matter if you're not willing to actually leave. People will keep disrespecting you as long as they know you'll stay, as long as they know you need them more than they need you, as long as they know you won't really do anything about it. But the second you're genuinely willing to walk away, everything changes. Because now the disrespect has real consequences. Now they risk losing you. And that shifts the entire dynamic. You stop being someone they can treat however they want. You become someone they have to treat right if they want to keep around. And most people will choose to treat you right when the alternative is losing you completely. Walking away doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you value yourself enough to refuse disrespect. It means you'd rather be alone than tolerated. It means you understand that some people will only respect you when they realize you're serious about leaving. And if they don't change even then, you know they were never worth keeping. These 5 things don't require you to be loud. They don't require you to argue or fight or prove anything. They just require you to have standards and enforce them, to value yourself enough to demand respect, and to be willing to walk away from anyone who refuses to give it. When you start doing these things, disrespect stops, not because people suddenly became better, but because you stopped tolerating it. If you found this helpful, like the video and subscribe to LifeBased for more insights about the patterns shaping your life and relationships.